A number of research pieces over the weekend, Rupert, really making clear this is not a war equivalent. With a war, as we all learned in many different wars, there's a stimulus, there's a pickup in the economy just to fund the war and get that process always ugly going. This is different. This is massive demand destruction. What's your historical template that you use when you see a demand destruction like this?
Well, look, we don't have one. This is closest to a natural disaster. We have to think of it as a natural disaster, and the policy response needs to be equivalent to a natural disaster. I think in the UK we are now seeing that. We're seeing the equivalent of sort of universal disaster insurance being provided by the government. That is necessary in order to keep cash flows ticking over, to prevent disruption turning into permanent damage. I think with the UK policy response on the economic side, we are now, I think, starting to see something pretty substantial, and I think the UK looks pretty good internationally, certainly compared to a lot of other European countries, and particularly with this announcement around payroll support, wage support for businesses. I think we had a lot of concerns around very, very large-scale layoffs prior to that announcement. The fact that the government is now saying it's going to pay 80% of wage costs up to £25,000 a year has really put a lot of those layoffs on hold. And I think that the open-ended nature of that commitment is exactly right. This is a large-scale, open-ended insurance from the government.